Hi everybody, this is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion, your host, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut. And over the next 2 weeks, we're going to talk a lot about rumors, all kinds of rumors the Mets are going to be involved with. Hopefully, to improve this franchise, improve this team. And that is really the goal here. I would hope, not just to improve 2024, but to just overall help this franchise out. They've improved the farm system over the last 2 years with their drafting. But more help needs to come in. They need to bring in players from outside the organization. And obviously this year is a failure, quite frankly. But just so you know, before we get into this, please of course subscribe. We're going to have something very different here over the next 2 weeks. Like I said, you're going to see shorter videos, but you're going to have more videos every day. So you want to subscribe and just learn about different things that are popping up. Now the big rumor, and I got some stuff written here on the side, is Max Scherzer. The Mets did something interesting, is that Jose Quintana is coming back. He was originally supposed to pitch on Wednesday, but they came up with some kind of excuse to pitch him on Thursday. And when the media asked Buck Showalter why they did that, it was really to get Max Scherzer an extra start before the deadline. The deadline is August 1st. I don't know if it's 4 p.m. or 6 p.m. I'm seeing different articles and it's both saying different times. We'll go with the 4 p.m. at the moment. Hopefully when we get closer to, we'll get a more firm time. But Scherzer is an interesting case. The biggest issue, obviously, is his effectiveness over the last few months here this year, and whether the Mets will eat that money. And if they eat the money, what teams would be interested? I have heard and read on the other channel 4 different teams, or at least 3 different teams. The Dodgers would still be interested in bringing him back. The Diamondbacks, who are kind of like, are in the race. I don't know where they are in the wild card. I know that they were in first place. Maybe they're one of the wild card teams. And I've heard actually the Baltimore Orioles. Now these 3 teams I mentioned is because these 3 teams have the 3 top farm systems in Major League Baseball. Now, when Max was traded 2 years ago, he got top-notch talent was sent to the Nationals from the Dodgers. I didn't expect that to happen here, just based on his age. His effectiveness is not nearly as good. However, the Mets should target specifically a top 10 to 15 prospect and any team's farm system that is a good one. So say Arizona and the Dodgers, the Orioles, you pick a 10 to 15 to try to get some kind of value for Max. Now, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough in terms of the money. And he has actually a complicated contract with the no-trade clause. But he has said publicly that he will waive that trade clause if he were to get dealt to a contender. I don't think he'd have a problem going back to Arizona. And I don't think he'd have a problem going back to the Dodgers. Orioles is a different case. The Orioles are a very unusual situation because last year when they were sort of coming back from the abyss, they traded some of their veteran guys. I don't know what their thinking is down in Baltimore, but I have heard them mentioned in a trade for Max Scherzer. The Mets would have to take a lot of money to get a quality prospect in return to go to Baltimore and backward. So you let me know what you think about this video. I told you, shorter videos over the next 2 weeks as we get closer to the trading deadline. There'll be plenty of videos every day coming up over the next 2 weeks, and hopefully you subscribe to the Baseball Hut. Thank you, have a good day, and I'll see you later.